Maybe it'll stop if we ask it nicely.
It should.
Okay. Alrighty then. So just reading the intro and then put it stop. Let's check our levels first. Okay. All right. This is where we're at. I'm gonna turn us down a little bit on the headset.
Show up. How are you doing?
How am I doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So I turned so we would talk louder. I mean, I'm not wrong though. It's gonna work.
I like it. So this is about the level that I speak at. Hey guys, how are you all doing today? Welcome to Ask Don't Panic, home of the bad advice, Chris.
That's not too high. That's good.
Sure, no, it's good except for your chuckle right there. Made a stupid spike.
Okay. So I won't laugh at that.
All right. No. It's fine if you laugh. Try to turn away, but
if I turn towards you and make like.
Now you gotta make me spike the audio.
The chair. I'll do a classic like, oh, I'm on the radio. I'm gonna lean back and laugh.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's not my name. They call me Stacy. That's not my name.
Should we get started?
Okay, all right, we'll get
started.
Well,
no, that was good.
Thank you.
Hey, I liked it.
All right.
We're
making a second one. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, the whole original cast is back too. Good things.
What?
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
I like that.
I'm really excited about that.
I like that.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna.
Nom.
Go ahead.
All right. Don't Panic is a comedy podcast. The host and their guests are in no way experts, and they make absolutely no effort. Occasionally, they might give some sound advice, but I wouldn't take their word for it. These people are not to be trusted.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody go with that.
I don't know where I went with that.
Is that okay?
What was the question I was? Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say hello and welcome. No, I shouldn't transition that way.
What is it? Okay.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Ask Don't Panic, the Bad Advice podcast. Welcome, one and old, lady, gentlemen, others, and how... And I'm Brandon.
He's Brandon.
I'm Brandon. That's me. This is my life. I just gotta be me.
You just gotta do
hang
you.
Hang on.
Okay, sorry.
I'm Brandon, and I'm the bearded one.
I'm Chris, and I'm the clean-shaven one.
Yeah, but that's okay, buddy. That's okay.
I try.
Yeah, but pay for effort. And so, welcome again. We're deep into October now, just chin deep in October goodness. And how are you all doing? How's life?
Life's good.
Yeah.
Life's busy in the struggles right now with midterms, and I can speak for all the college students abroad listening. Mm-hmm. It's very real right now,
mm-hmm.
And I can only odd. I do not believe I can't. I can't even.
You can odd, but you can't even.
I can't.
You cannot even.
I cannot even.
I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. No, I don't.
Yes.
Well, thank you for answering on behalf of students everywhere.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my answers too.
Yeah. So I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
I am in 2 fantasy football leagues. One of them, I just got my 3rd victory in, and it's like, okay, great. I'm 3-4. I'm okay with that. It's not great, but it's not bad. And I didn't expect to win this week, so it is a good thing.
I've seen worse.
Yeah. So it's a good thing. In my other league, though, the super competitive league, this is the league every year that I want to win, and I want to win by a lot. I've won once. And I was really happy. I've still got the bobblehead trophy, even though I was supposed to give it to someone else because they won last year. But, that's me. So here's the deal. Going into this week, I was 6-0. 6 and freaking oh, I am unstoppable. I'm a tyrant. I am just a choo-choo train and football. And there's nothing they can do. There's nothing that they can do about it. Today, I'm facing my rival. I'm facing my buddy Sean. This weekend, Sean, my rival. And he is really good. And he's projected to win by a lot more than me. A bunch of my guys are just failing. Not failing, flailing on the field. Just flop, flop, flop. Doing nothing right. But then good stuff started happening. I was down to my last 3 people, and they needed to collectively get like 29 points each. My last 3 players needed to get 29 points each. Thankfully, one of them was a QB, but I had a QB, a running back, and a wide receiver, and things were not looking like they were going to go my way. Okay? So that being said, quarterback, Peyton Manning. You can always count on that guy 9 times out of 10. Boom, 41.9 points. Excellent. Basically, half of what I needed to get right there. Wow. I was so thrilled. Things were good. And then I had 2 people left, Arian Foster and Antonio Brown. And they were facing each other. Every time that one team was on offense and the other was on defense, I was getting points. Presumably, because they're both good guys. It's a really interesting league. That's how I ended up with all these guys. I'm not just like some crafty trader. And so all of a sudden they keep getting points and points and points and points. Points on points. Points. And it's so good. Life is grand. And Antonio, what are you doing? Antonio Brown gets the touchdown, and life's grand. And I'm watching it. I just saw it happen. But then they take it away from him because they said that his foot was out of bounds, his second foot. It wasn't. It was just a bunch of crap. They were just hating on me, okay? So here I am, like 2.5 minutes left, quarter of the game. Down by 0.1.
Wow.
All that needed to happen was at least one of my football players to get just 2 yards. Just 2 yards based on our point. Just please, dear God, please. But the thing is, the Steelers are so far ahead, there was no way they were going to throw it to Antonio Brown. So I'm like, crap, okay, Texans, you got to do something here. Get Arian Foster. Arian Foster, like less than a minute left, and it's a touchdown. And I receive a stream of very furious texts. It was just a fun time. So here's our conversation. So I'm watching him like about to get the touchdown taken away. So I'm texting my buddy, they better not rob him of that, man, oh man. And then he says, they did. I'm like, oh, I just watched. Oh, I'm so angry. I literally just shouted out loud. Like my mom in the rooms. I just screamed at the top of my lungs, no, God, no! No, help! Why? I was really upset. And he says, who cares? You still have Foster. I'm like, true, but it's not going to happen. I said, no, just 2 yards, please. He says, I need the win way more. If I don't win, my season's pretty much done. And then the final text, you win. Screw this league. Screw everything about this.
Brandon showed them no mercy.
None mercy.
None mercy with that. Or different.
Yeah, none of the mercy for anyone. Anyway, so that's your fantasy sports update brought to you by ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The sports.
Go sports. Shall we just dive into it?
Well, actually, on that note, when Peyton Manning was my roommate's fantasy team, he also had Peyton Manning. But he's a hardcore 49er fan.
Oh.
So
that's a tough game to watch.
He had a brutal tension the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I just want a high-scoring game so I can win my league, and the 49ers can win.
But that's not what it was.
It did not. There's a lot of situations where me, as the not so diehard fan of things, I'm like, okay, I need to leave this room now because I'm a little terrified.
Yeah, for your life and for the safety of everyone around him.
And the safety of my things. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
I don't want breaking stuff.
No.
So No, it was really funny, but also really sad. I think he lost his fantasy league too. Yeah,
What?
the worst. All right, where are we going?
You know where we're going?
Besides Stillwaters?
There's no knowing
Grand
where we're
Pastures.
going. No, I messed that up.
Ah,
All right. What? What do you want from me?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we did get a tweet or a couple of questions. All right. No,
What does that mean?
no, don't worry. I got it on here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Who's? We have 2 viewers right now.
Why is it not showing up on the event? Dang it. Well, hi Ryan. We see you.
Ah, I didn't notice you were on there. Hello.
Is it on Q&A? No, why is
No,
this
it's
feature
disabled.
disabled? I don't want it to be. You said hi. Oh, hey, there it is. Hey, you're at that game,
was at the
Ryan.
game.
You were so at that game. How was that? It must have been good to watch that. Watch that win, that sweet, sweet win.
He's a Broncos fan, right?
He is a Broncos fan,
Yeah.
and he watched his team decimate the 49ers.
And Phil is a 49er fan.
Mm-hmm.
And that was sad.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Very interesting.
What a butt. What a butt game for him, yeah?
Butt game. We should probably get going here.
Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, Ryan, feel free to ask any questions. Yep, okay, cool. All right, so hit us with the thing you found. We scoured Yahoo Answers today just for something different, something fun. And
full disclosure, Yahoo Answers generally is not a thing for the faint of heart. It's something you really just don't want to look at generally. You don't want to just spend your free time looking at Yahoo Answers because it's frankly a terrifying place and it reminds you of how terrible humanity is. I think it's one of the new arguments for depravity, actually. Yeah. So, our first question. I want to be the world's greatest detective.
ooh,
Is this a good plan for me?
yeah, it is.
I think so. Actually, I read your plan. I think it's fine. But, so I read your plan. I think it's fine, but I think Brand and I can have some improvements here.
Okay.
I think to be the world's greatest detective, I think your parents need to be killed by a mugger early on.
You've got to be, but it can't be you, because that's going to mess you up.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Don't kill your parents.
You have weird issues that you probably won't come back from. You also probably don't need a detective. I think it's called a sociopath. So from there, as a young kid, that's step one that needs to happen. And no, do not go back in time and make this happen. It's a terrible idea. So step one's right there. And then secondly, you need to develop a fear of anything spooky, like bats, for example. Bats could be a thing. You can develop a fear of bats. Then you need to conquer that fear, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And preferably that animal or spooky thing would have a cave and or a lair.
Yeah.
Which then you would then have that cave and or lair as your place of residence.
That's good.
Later on to do your detective work.
That's good. Yeah.
I think it's great. And then from there you would then venture on to become trained in many different things.
Right. Okay. Now that's good. I like that. But bats have been done.
I wasn't aware.
Can we suggest a different animal for them? Or a different item?
A wombat.
A wombat. Wombat man. I like that. I like it. Because or honey badger. Honey badger guy.
Honey badger guy.
I would be really exciting to watch because honey badger don't care.
It does not.
Honey badger don't care. He just gonna claw people's eyes out. It's gonna be great.
I feel like Wombat Man would probably listen to dubstep as he does detective work.
Yes. Bye, Ryan. Love you too.
And congratulations getting your jersey signed.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Don't worry, we'll cut this out of the actual thing.
Probably.
All right. So So wombat's great. Honey badgers are fantastic. Is there any like really random ones that we can suggest for them?
Koala man.
Koala man. Oh, koala man, that's a good time.
And you just like hug people.
It would be just so cute, and you'd just be basically you'd make the world a better place just by going around hugging people, giving people some sweet, sweet love.
Solving some crimes.
Solve some crimes, but like gently and passively, because you got to stay true to your animalistic nature.
Right.
That's good. Maybe some sweet eucalyptus snacks. That's good. I think we've helped him.
I think so too.
That's great. So get your training, find your animal guru, your spiritual guide.
The last one, you need to become vigilante.
Oh, yeah, and then you actually need to become the vigilante. Yeah, you can do it. I've seen people do it.
It's been done.
It's been done. But keep it going. Keep the tradition. Pass that torch. All right, next one, we got a question actually from the live cast. How do I grow a glorious beard? Excellent question. And I feel like one of us is extremely qualified to answer that. And the other one is also qualified to answer that?
Right, so I think what you need to do... I got nothing here, no.
Oh, okay, so you're not qualified. That's all right.
Qualified. I'm not. I just rub things on your face and you should be fine.
Okay. Pause. We'll go back to our question. This was just suggested by a live listener. Dolphin Man. That's fantastic. Get over your fear of dolphins. You're able to pretend that you have echolocation. Able to really guys. Dan Marino can become your best friend. And you can actually you have to move to Florida and you can become Dolphin Man and you operate out of Florida. Not only will you maybe score a sweet deal with the local football team and maybe get some money out of that, but also people will immediately love you because every Floridian loves the Dolphins. Even the ones growing up around Tampa Bay or Jacksonville, screw those teams. Love them. Some sweet, sweet Dolphins. Some gentle Dolphins. You don't have to be gentle, though. Dolphins can get fierce.
They can.
They can. So
smart and agile.
Very, very wise with their own communication. People to freak them out, just it's good. It's good. Yeah. So this is gonna be a good time. Become Dolphin Man. That's my word of advice.
I'm really excited. I want you to become Dolphin Man because I want to see you succeed in life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Transitioning back. Beard. Them. Let's groom them.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna comb my beard out while I answer this. So here's the deal. I didn't grow this glorious thing overnight. It took 21 years of sweet patience. Very difficult, very brutal patience, in which I saw my dad. I looked up at him and I said, Dad, when do I get, when am I called a man? And he's like, when you have one of these, son. But right now you're just a small toddler. You're an infant to me. And it was disappointing, but it was the tough love I needed to actually motivate myself to grow a beard. And that's what happened. See, my grandfather had super thick hair. My dad had the right facial placement and of facial hair, of course, obviously. And so it turned out really well. But the weird thing is, with me, some gene in my family got passed along from like a ways back. My beard is about 4 or 5 different colors. No joke. I have like 2 shades of brown in there. And it's not just like, oh, the sun hit it in a weird way. I have 2 shades of brown in there. I have red in it. You know, I'm a red beard, but not full on. A little bit of blonde. And you know what? I actually already have some gray hairs. I do. I'm not ashamed of that. But not like turning gray. They're like full on like, boom, here's a silver hair. And to be honest, it gives it this a little bit of an ombre type, in which it goes from brown to like lighter brown / blonde / orange. And people ask me, no joke, this has been asked of me a couple occasions, do you really dye your beard? Like, are you that into yourself? And my answer is, no, I am that into myself, but I'm not like crazy. It's a normal freak of nature phenomenon. Thanks, family. I like it. So, Chris, any questions, comments, concerns on that?
I think I'm going to write a children's book called Brandon and the Many Different Colors of His Beard. Brandon the Technicolor Beard. Done.
I'll illustrate it if
Great.
you'd like.
I will literally do this over an
Can we write this down?
Yeah.
Let's take a note of this.
It's been noted. Because you are quite the freak of nature. That's okay.
I am.
Yeah.
But ladies, I can be your freak of nature. Every episode. Just one. There's got to be at least one.
Oh, my own advice from all that's happening on my face, which for audio listeners is nothing really. It gets there and then it just doesn't. So I have no advice how to grow a glorious beard. I mean, I would follow Brandon's story and just not shave for 21 years.
And that's what did it.
Yeah.
I had ugly peach feet. I almost said peach. Yeah. Peach fuzz. But you know what? Eventually it became something masculine.
Something.
It became a beard. Anyway.
Something.
Let's not
what?
Let's not get all like this. Okay. We don't want to end this episode in a fist fight again.
Again.
By the way, for those listening, our neighbor is currently here. Our next door neighbor, the gal who plays really sweet music. If you ever listen to this, hey, we dig your show, and you're great. Yep.
She's never listened to this.
No, but that's okay.
That's okay. We give shout outs to people who don't care about us.
Yeah, because we give and we give and we give. Last word of advice on the beards. Pray that God bless you with a divine beard, one that radiantly reflects and glorifies him in all of its majesty. Because you know what? Even if he doesn't answer any of your other prayers, I feel like he's going to maybe respect that one. Because that's what happened with me.
That's what's really important in life.
I'm just saying one can glorify God through their beard.
Can one have a sinful beard?
Yeah. If you just have nothing going on here in the facial region, and you still let it grow out, and it's all scraggly, and makes me want to vomit, I feel like that's probably a product of sin. Either yours or your parents, it's probably a product of sin.
I feel like at that point, it's causing you to sin.
It is, because I'm saying horrible things in my mind about what's going on. I'm just like, no.
Can you stop holding your comb like a switchblade? That would be great.
I'm sorry, I'm just so used to driving.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just keep it out and keep doing this. I've gotten in the habit because it's at that length now where if I don't tame it with this comb at least like a total of an hour every day, it's going to get weird. I need to go out and get some beard oil. That's what I need to do.
Go to any hipster area and you'll probably find like 20.
No, it's not funny. I'm just kidding. It's funny. All right, so let's move it. Let's move it on. Move it on. No. I'm actually sorry.
Yeah.
Let's throw it back. 7 weeks ago, right before we started this thing, we had some people send in some questions, but they sent it on a media form, and so we never got around to them.
Yeah.
Let's honor those people today. So, to those of us who have commented on our Instagram photos.
Those of us? Those of you.
Those of you.
We didn't comment on our own stuff.
I'm sorry, grammar Nazi.
Where's my Nazi hat? I left it at home.
You son of a gun.
Don't
Excuse me a moment.
Don't throw Catwoman.
I'm not going to... Son of a gun. All right, let's get back to it. I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
You're going to answer it,
I'm gonna
and I'm
answer.
going to drink some water, and then I'll answer it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just putting it out there.
All right.
How can I get my brother to stop wearing dresses? Help, I've tried everything.
Huh. Well, I think it depends. If your brother a small child variety, throw 'em-
Oh, dear God. Sorry, I went down the wrong pipe.
the water's pretty strong.
Ugh. All right.
Wow,
Okay.
that's quite the
sorry.
process.
I'm sorry. It is like in my lungs. I have water in my lungs. I'm drowning.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's really sad.
It is. Jerk. All
I
right,
feel really
let's
bad about
start it up again. Okay.
that. Okay.
How can I get my brother to stop wearing dresses? Help. I've tried everything.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah?
I mean, it's some high schools are banning certain people, men, from wearing dresses to prom.
Why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they just want to twirl around.
No, I mean, why would they ban that? I get.
I don't get it.
Hey, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I get it. I totally get it.
You of all people would get it.
I don't know what you're getting at, but here's the deal. I would imagine that a dress just feels so flowy, and you'd feel like just $1,000,000. And when you walk in to homecoming wearing a dress, and you happen to be a male, I feel like you are walking in, and you feel like the prettiest girl at prom because everyone's looking at you, and you're like, "Look at me in all my splendor. Look at how gorgeous I am." And that's probably what they're getting at. That's probably just they want to know what that feels like. And
Yeah.
it's probably not some deeply rooted issue.
Nope. Definitely not.
It's probably not a problem. Just let them have their day, and then ask them to never do that again.
Ever.
I know I have a friend who did something of this sort.
Yeah.
And they were approached by their family and said, "Promise us you will never, ever put that on again."
But doesn't your friend still have?
Last I heard, this individual kept it, but they plan on honoring their father and mother like they should until they move out of the house, is what I heard. But this is at this point it's 2 degrees removed from me. It's speculation, just rumors. You know how those are. I mean,
like men wearing dresses. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh wait, it's a question. Oh.
well, what are you even getting at? So anyway, I don't know. Do you need help? I mean, if you were gonna try, if you really wanted to get him to stop wearing dresses,
grab your friends, grab some masks, some zip ties, leave them in a garage for a few days.
Oh.
No, the car's on on-ramp. It's not a big deal. It'll be fine.
Oh, but still, like that just seems drastic. Seems like it'd be simpler just to say, "Hey, can you not? It's scaring me." And then it's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll stop. I'm just saying, if I was in that position and someone said that to me, I would be like, "Sure, it's done."
I just feel like personality issues like that, when you have conflict of that sort, to be like, "Hey, I just don't like you. You bother me." That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe. To each his own. To each his own.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I think we've helped you get your brother to stop wearing dresses. Yeah, I don't know this individual personally, but I really hope that it all works out for them. You need a moment?
Why don't... Nope. Okay. I'm just curious who asked that question in the first place.
It's this girl. Her name's Amanda Calderson.
None.
Yeah. So, well, Amanda Michelle Calderson. I hope whoever your brother is, whoever that handsome devil is,
That you accept him.
I hope that you accept him for who he is, but also I hope that he stops because, you probably should.
Or should he? Halloween is right around the corner.
He should stop. He should definitely stop and no one should ever speak of it again. And we should just let it go and understand that it was a thing for talent show for the church. And he did it as a favor to people, not to be weird or creepy. He did it for the lulz.
Oh, it was a favor, all right.
Next question. All right. So, Nathan. No, I'm not going that way. Hang on. So, Nathan asks, where's the best place to go for Taco Tuesday? And is it only for Caucasians? Now, I'm only half Caucasian, so I feel like, Chris, you're better equipped.
Okay. It is true. As a Caucasian, I can tell you that there are many good Taco Tuesday places all around you in California. No matter where you are and what city you are, you will find great Taco Tuesday.
That's great.
We love our tacos in Southern California.
Yes, you white people do.
We do. We also love a good deal at a American Mexican restaurant.
Amerimex?
Amerimex.
I love it.
Sounds like a drug company.
Could be. Maybe. Anyway. Keep going.
Yeah. So, as a Caucasian, I can tell you that I'm pretty sure it's only for us.
Yeah.
I have not seen any evidence to the contrary. I've gone with all my Caucasian friends. Actually, one time we were going to bring someone who wasn't Caucasian, and he felt like he shouldn't even go.
And
yeah. I don't know. Is this a new form of racism? But why? I just want tacos to be loved by all people. So I don't know how this thing started, Brandon.
Here's the deal. It's not my fault I'm not allowed into Taco Tuesday places anymore. They discriminate. They don't respect people of multi-ethnicities. People that are half Hispanic, they're like, get out. I walk into there being half Bolivian. And yes, Bolivia is in South America. Thank you to the one guy who thought that I was African. No joke. No joke. One kid, I told him that I'm Bolivian. And he's like, you don't look African American. I looked him right in the eyes and said, I looked him right in the eyes and just shook my head ever so slightly. It's just ignorant.
We don't teach geography in school anymore.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Bolivian.
In a made-up country like that.
It's not a made-up country, you son of a gun.
It's okay, right? You just don't accept that you're Caucasian. It's fine. You can claim a different ethnicity. Like, I can be half Middle Earth.
Hey, Bolivia's a real nation off the coast of Madagascar.
Oh, the talking animals that came from the zoo?
No, off the coast of that. So it's like just floating around in the Indian Ocean. Just kind of like it's a moving nation.
Is it
just
owned
like
by Indians?
What? No, it's owned by Bolivians.
Oh.
We are Bolivia, and so can you. So the thing is,
so can you.
All jokes aside, screw Taco Tuesday. They don't let me in. I don't get it.
I mean,
am I not white enough for you? Sorry.
I think it's the one time in society where being white can be a benefit.
Yeah, it's that one time.
It's
that one time where they're able to claim such a thing as white privilege.
Yep.
Yeah. Everything else, though.
That burden is just so strong.
Oh, well, it's your one retreat, Chris. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Can we trade it for like sushi Saturday?
Nope.
Or Sunday?
Nope.
I don't like taco.
What?
You know this of me.
I know, but it's still just
It's
shocking every single
it's upsetting,
time.
isn't it?
It's very upsetting.
The fact that we were here on Tuesdays as well kind of makes it a
It's just the worst.
struggle.
Okay, let's hop over to a tweet, huh?
Yep.
Tweet. Nanner a day. That's her name.
Okay.
Nanner a day asks, Nanner a day, thinking of ditching my Keurig. How do you make coffee?
First, you need to have some sort of patio or outside area. Get a sort of a nice little patch or so of dirt and sod.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna have a little flower garden, but that flower is sweet, sweet coffee. So you start planting those coffee beans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in this point period, you're going months without any caffeine, so this might be a little issue, but we'll get there. You'll get through it. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
But when you do get that sweet coffee,
oh my gosh.
oh man, you're gonna be so pumped. No sleep for a week.
No. You don't even need it. You don't even care. You're like, I have fresh growing coffee in my own backyard with my state-of-the-art facility in my garage.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the college mantra.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you got to get that state-of-the-art facility in the garage first, right? And then so you pick those beans, you pick them all up, throw them in this thingy-majiggy,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes out as sweet coffee. It's like black beans, right? And you get a nice little grinder.
Mm-hmm.
Not a blade grinder, though. You want to use a burr grinder. You want to use a burr grinder in there, because you can use a blade, though, you get little pieces in your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, that last sip was just pure ground. Probably wasn't good.
Yeah, it's no good.
Get that burr to really obliterate those beans. And then, just pour hot water on it, and I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the first fun fact is a true made-up story. No, this is a true story. Coffee was believed to first be discovered way, way, way back in the day. This guy was shepherding his goats, and the goats found this bean-type fruit, the bean inside of it. And he noticed that whenever they would eat the bean, they'd start hopping around like idiots, just going here, there, everywhere. And he's like, oh, I got to try this. And he ate the bean and realized, oh, this gives me energy. Years later, a monk comes up, monk finds this thing, hears of that tale, takes the beans, grinds them into into a pulp, and then decides to boil some water with it. Coffee was made on that day. That's the first cup of coffee ever made.
Wow.
That's actually the story.
That's really interesting. So if you want to be a real hipster about making coffee,
Oh yeah.
you gotta get a mortar and pestle.
Yeah. And you got to find the original bush
and then just
somewhere in Arabia.
Okay. Yeah.
And you just gotta mortar and pestle that junk. And that's how you're gonna get the authentic experience, guys. It's all about authenticity. It's all about what's vintage. And this is the best of both.
It's also a mission strip in the making.
Oh, absolutely. Spread the good gospel of coffee to everyone. Everyone.
It's the drug beverage.
With the beverage of choice.
Yeah.
So that's how I would do it. I would go back and do that. I haven't actually done that yet. I'm still a caveman and I'm using my an idiot. Wow. I'm so stupid. That's not the best way to make coffee.
Nope.
Actually, it's not the best way to make coffee. But, I'm still working on that. I enjoy my coffee, but I am by no means a coffee master yet. I'm just a coffee master in training, per se.
You need to collect more gym badges.
I do. I need to collect more coffee gym badges.
Yep.
I want to be the very best.
And no one ever was.
And no one ever was.
I think you got the coffee gyms.
To catch them is my true test, and to train them is my cause.
What are you training? The coffee or the employees?
Employees.
Okay.
I only become a coffee master when I have trained my disciples to be likewise.
Did they call you rabbi or teacher?
Yes, but sometimes they just say Pikachu, and it's really confusing. So here's the deal. We got another sweet tweet here. Throwaway J asks, "That'd be cool if my profile picture were just one of my neck." Hashtag trending.
Okay. This is a personal shout out to a friend of mine, Eric Robinson. I feel like you can test this theory, and that you should test this theory. But I also feel like Brandon could do this.
I could.
If it's like from like there, like chin level down,
Mm-hmm.
or like can we maybe raise it to like lower nose, get a little lip hair in there?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Here's the deal. I'm going to take that photo.
All right.
I'm going to take that photo on Ask Don't Panic on Instagram and Twitter, and you guys let us know what you think. How is it? All right. So like right here.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
but
like
just
closer
mostly
to-
neck.
Mostly neck, right there. Yep.
So right above the lip.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
I think it also lets people know you're white.
Mm-hmm.
So that could hurt a lot. Actually, you probably might want to avoid that. Unless you're not white and you're golden.
Should I do hashtag neck pick?
That's a new thing. You're creating trends, so don't panic. Hashtag neck pick. Girl, show me that neck pick. Please send neck pick.
Because that's what I'm into. You gotta have, if you have a good, nice, slender neck, then you know that she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know it because you can't have a beautiful neck without just a beautiful inner being, outer being.
I'm pretty sure it's actually how they judged beauty in like the 1500s.
Probably.
Probably. Was it the 40s, 50s? Either way, same era.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong Instagram. Oh well.
Well, person who asked this question, Brandon is testing your theory personally.
I'm gonna get the other one going in the meantime.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna say about this because
there's nothing else to say about this. That's the deal. So back to this. Don't yawn on me.
I yawned away from you, and I turned off my mic.
I know.
That's being nice.
All right. Anyone have any advice? Excuse me? You just mute my mic?
I thought you were gonna sneeze, so I figured I would save us all the
Just something in my eyes just told you this guy's gonna sneeze.
Look right there. Oh.
Dude. Gosh, good call. Good catch. I didn't even know.
I'm pretty sure sneezes are self-fulfilling prophecies, so I'm testing my theory.
Mm-hmm. At BethyK09 asks, anyone here have any advice on how to help with separation anxiety with a 9-month-old? Hashtag mommy problems.
Brandon, what do you think?
Abandon the child for a day. For a day. Leave him in the car.